welcome to building the very first episode of the Santisima Trinidad, or actually this cross-section of it. I bought it online, already partly finished. There's no materials, no drawings, nothing. So I'm just going to sort of wing it. Basically what needs to be done is fill it up a little bit with canon and stuff. I have to add spars somewhere over here. There's more up there outside of the view to do that as well. Do all the rigging. So yeah, I don't think it's a very large project, but it's a nice model. I did the cross section of the Victory a few months ago. I really enjoyed doing it. The result looks really nice. So yeah, I'm gonna finish this one as well. I still have some spare parts that I will probably use, because I don't think there's too much to learn in terms of skills. It's just a nice model that I want to make. So yeah, let's see how it goes. So I already cleaned the inside a bit. It was very dusty. But here on the side you can see how nice the model will look when it's finished. Those cannon hatches are perfect. It's really nice. I guess some of the chains are missing. Actually, one of the chains is missing. I have to fix that. Well, there's more up here. See, there's one section missing, but I still have some wood for that, so I'll fix that up. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. Also missing one of the chains. Maybe it's supposed to be this way, I guess. I mean, there's no point in firing a cannon if you cannot go through the chains. So I don't know, I'll look it up. But yeah, the deck looks nice. There's plenty of space for belaying pins and adding wires. Now you can see some of the bits of rope here. That's because this bit was already done one floor up, but only until about here. So I took it off and I'm going to start again with new thread. It's not exactly the same as the white stuff that's on here. That's why I restarted it. So yeah, it's time to make some knots. Hey. So I've been working a little bit more on the Santisima Trinidad. So I decided to redo all the shrouds. So these are the old shrouds. Still look pretty good. And I've kept them around just to look at them now and then and inspiration. This is my own shoddy work from the upper part of the ship. It's pretty bad. Let's just forget about it. So I'll show you in a minute what the ship looks like now. But I also decided to take off the top part of the mast that was already installed, because it wasn't glued in place. So it was also skewed a little bit, so the mast was a bit like this. So I wanted to fix that at the same time while I was working on it. Also, like on the Victory section, I made this, I don't know what it's called, but the platform is going on top like this. It has to go a bit lower. I put this thing a bit too low, so now I have to lower that one a bit as well, but that's okay. So, hold on. I got lucky here. I just remembered that this bit is supposed to go on. So this is on top of the other mast, and it's. Let's see if I can show you a bit better. Like this, maybe. Yeah. So this goes on top of the other mast, and of course this should be on before I glue this on. It will be interesting to see if the other one still fits. That's a mistake. Anyway. So this one was not glued on, so I'm going to glue it back on later. I also made the second one for the second level. because I didn't have one. So see, it looks the same. I think I still have to attach some of these blocks, but still have to look at the pictures of the ship. So now let's test it. Does this still fit? Ooh, I got lucky there. So yeah, it still fits. So this is the top part of the mast, and there will be a flag here and lots of rope attached to the spars from here. So yeah, looks pretty nice. Also, this is tapered. Used my lathe for the first time. Discovered that I was missing important bits on my lathe. So I had to improvise a bit, but it was okay. It went pretty quickly, and I quite like the result. It's fine. So that's as far as the mast go. I'm gonna glue them on later today when the light is good, because then I can make sure it's all vertical perfectly and well aligned. So that'd be an interesting moment. Meanwhile, because I'll show you the shrouds I'm doing in a minute, which is a massive amount of work. Did a calculation, quick calculation. I think it was like 800 knots I have to make. So a lot of work, but I do other stuff meanwhile. So I have a lot of these canon laying around. I think they are originally from the Norse lion, I think. But I have enough of these to put on the ship because I need 16 of these cannon. But there weren't any wheels attached to it, so I attached these myself, and I'm gonna paint them later on. But now I have a bunch of these things laying around with 2 wheels and 2 wheels still to be done. And then I need to paint the entire bunch. And I think I had a good idea, so I have to try it, but I want to paint this thing in red and the wheels in black, like I did for the Royal Louise. Maybe I'll do the wheels in brown, I'm not completely sure yet, but I think I'm gonna drill a small hole here, so that I can put a small wooden peg in it and then paint the entire thing in one go. Because last time I did it in phases, so the bottom first and then the top part. Let's see if that goes a bit faster, because I have to paint 16. It's yeah, it is some work. What else did I show you? Oh yeah, maybe about making these. I don't know what they're called, but you're supposed to make like what's this called? A sextangle, septangle. It's like a square, but with six sides. I think this one had one with 4 sides. I didn't really like the look of it. It was a bit shoddy work. So on my Victory model, this cross section, I experimented with this setup. So I did the same thing again. I took a dowel, I think it's 6mm in diameter, drilled a hole in it. And then I used some sandpaper to taper it also. So last time I did this for the Victory, it took me like 10 minutes and I made 2. Now it was like 6 hours to make 2. And the difference is that I used the wrong wood. It was way too soft, so it kept splitting on me. So I have a lot of these empty bits lying around with either misplaced or broken or whatever. So I think I now used beechwood and it was a bit stronger than the other stuff I used. So that's good news. Another job done. So I'm redoing the shrouds, as you can see. Much better. So decided to use less space between the red lines. It looks much better, I think, especially on a model this size, because it's a bit larger than the Victory. So yeah, that's pretty good. Here the platform is stuck again because it was broken on the bottom, so I had to re-glue it to the mast. So that works pretty well now. Also, you can see here they added some sort of a comb just to keep the lines a bit more, of the shrouds a bit more spread out. So this is an experiment. I've never done this before. It's definitely not authentic, but maybe it will be visually a bit more appealing. I don't know. If it's a bad idea, I won't do it in the upper stories. But yeah, I have to try new stuff now and then. So I also put this comb up here and down here. Actually, I'm gonna. So this one is a bit off. I'm gonna fix that. But it keeps it nice. The lines nicely spaced out. I did forget to adjust the height of the blocks. That's a stupid mistake. I had the opportunity to fix that. I did fix it on the other levels. So let me turn it around. Same thing here. It's not perfect. Actually, are they? Yeah, see, it keeps rotating. I have to fix this a little bit. And the gap here is a bit too large. But still, I like the overall look of it. It's nice to work on it like this. So I'm taking it slow. I'm using a divider to show me what the height difference should be, and I have this thing that I put on it now and then just to see whether I'm still horizontal with my red lines, and whether these aren't going to get too much drawn to the inside. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. So lots of jobs at the same time. I think when the masts are on, I'm gonna varnish the parts that are unvarnished, because this is unvarnished, all the masts are unvarnished. Just gonna protect it a bit more. And the name tag, it's a little bit invisible, so maybe I'll paint the letters or something. Because I've had this thing around for a while, and only after a few months did I realize that there was a name tag on it. Simply didn't see it. Maybe I'll put it somewhere else. Could maybe take it off and glue it up here. Up here. Not sure yet. But well, that's it for another update. I think I'll end the episode here and continue with a new episode in a few weeks. So thanks for watching, and see you next time. As usual, tips and tricks are welcome. Just drop me a line in the comments, or visit the Ships of Skill forum, where I am keeping a build log. Okay, see you.